Let the church, say amen. Bless the street with the music, I love my fans. I done read the Bible, people say my
family, back here with another video. I'm doing a little vlog today, but it's gonna be like a little story time and stuff like that. I'm gonna be telling y'all guys how I broke my ankle and how I deal with the process and how y'all probably can deal with the process. The first part of the story was that I really didn't think that I can break my ankle and stuff like that, but it happened, okay? It happened. So I really wasn't prepared for it. I was like, it kind of happened out of nowhere. The first part of the story I'm gonna tell you about it. I always been a football player. I really never thought that I could ever hurt myself or get into a serious injury until my junior year of playing football. The first part is that we had an away game, and I kind of didn't feel right. You know how you get that feeling where like something really not going right with you? Yeah, that's how I was feeling. I was feeling like my body started cramping up before the game. I really couldn't tell. I was like, I had to take some meds and stuff just to help my cramps go away. But then I did good the first half of the game. I was good until we got into the second half. So the second half, I was blocking, I was doing things good on offense, and like it was like a difference for some reason. And I went down for a block, and my teammate and the other team defender, my teammate pushed the defender right into my leg, and I heard a pop. You know how helmets hit each other and like bounce off and stuff like that. You hit a bow, bow, like that. That's what I kind of heard. But I looked down at my leg, and my ankle was bent. Like it was shocking. Like it kind of scared me for a minute, and I really didn't know what to do. So I fell back on the ground, and the other team defender, I wonder if y'all can see me, but the defender on the other team, he said, stay down. So I was about to get back up. Go back at him. But I couldn't, because I couldn't move my leg. So the trainer and staff came out. She helped me and stuff like that. She was like, stay calm. In my head, I was like, how can I stay calm at this point? My leg broke, everything. And the craziest thing is that she told me to get up and walk. I was like, is you crazy or something like that? She was like, it's gonna take, we can't get an ambulance out here because it's gonna take a long time for him to come out here. So I was like, okay, fine. So I got up, and I got up, and my ankle came back in place. It came back in place, and I start walking, and it got numb quick, instant, and I couldn't feel nothing until I got on the sideline. And she took out my shoe. She took out my shoe, but it was like pain, so much pain that I really didn't know how to deal with. After she took out my shoe, She took out my sock. And the craziest thing a trainer could do is move your ankle. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is like so much pain right now. A car going by. Yeah, back to the story. My bad. My camera was messing up. So yeah, back to the story. I was on the sideline, and after she took my shoe off and sock, she moved my ankle side to side. Are you crazy? And she was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And in my head, I wanted to hit. I wanted to like yell at the trainer so bad, but I couldn't because I was in so much pain. And after that, I didn't. My season. I already knew. I kind of knew that my season was already over, but I wasn't really thinking about that at the time. I was just thinking like, hopefully it's not messed up real bad. But then she gave me a splint to help keep my ankle together and stuff like that. After that, she gave me crutches. I sat on the sideline, finished watching the game and stuff like that. I finished watching the game and stuff like that. Got my crutches. Then after like getting the part about that really hurt the most was trying to get up with the crutches. I had to get used to using the crutches, and I was in so much pain. They had to come and bring me they didn't bring me a wheelchair, but like they get the little carts that they ride on, like the people that ride on them. Yeah, they had to come and get me with that. Then I went into the locker room, stuff like that. And then I had to get back on. I had to get right back on the bus and ride 3 to 4 hours back to our school with my ankle bent down, not elevated. Had to keep it down. And then after we rode on the bus and stuff like that, got back to the locker rooms, went to the training room, got on the little table and sat there. And then I waited for my grandma to come and get me and stuff like that to go to the hospital to go get x-rays. And then after we went to the hospital, I was nervous, y'all. I was real nervous because I didn't know what they was gonna tell me. I waited. I was in the lobby waiting for the doctors to call me back, and I went to the back. They did x-rays. The hardest part was they wanted me to like flop my ankle that I broke on the side so they can do x-rays. After they did x-rays, they put me in the splint, and I went home. That was like the worst sleep I ever had. So I went home, got in my bed, had to prop my ankle up. Then after I propped my ankle up, it was hard to sleep. So I had missed the rest of the weeks of school. Went to the doctor to go get more x-rays. Went to the back, did some more x-rays. They told me, well, I already knew that my ankle was broke, but they just wanted to confirm, like, check for themselves and see where it was like all broken at. My ankle was broke in 2 spots, my tibia and my fibula. I know I probably just said that right, but y'all know what I mean. But after that, went back home, waited about 2 days to have surgery. The night before surgery, I didn't eat until I didn't stop eating until like 10 o'clock. That's what they told me. I couldn't eat until 10. No, after 10 I couldn't eat after 10. And after that I went to sleep, got ready to go to the hospital to have surgery. And I'm gonna tell y'all, bro, I wasn't nervous like riding to the hospital, but when I got to the hospital and I went into the building, that's when all my nerves just went downhill. Like I was so nervous because it was my first time having surgery. Because I never really been had an injury like that playing football, so my nerves was like ha. And then after that, I had went to the third floor. Yeah, the third floor. I had went to the third floor where the surgery rooms was, and I went up there. I had to check in. I was I was sitting in the chair. I was nervous. My head was everything was just racing. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm really about to have surgery right now. So when they called my name, I went back. That's when everything just went down. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going into surgery now. I went into the room. It took them, when I got into the room, I had to lay on the bed. It took them 4 to 5 tries to get my vein, because when anytime I go to the doctor to get blood or give blood and stuff like that, it's hard for them to really find my vein. So we was up there, they was trying to find my vein for like, it took them 3 tries. And then after they got my vein, they put the IV and stuff in. And then one of the nurse came in there, she was like, are you nervous? I was like, yes, I was like very nervous. So I knew I wasn't supposed to really have nothing to drink, but they gave me like 2 pills to take to calm my nerves and stuff like that. Then after I took the pills and stuff like that, my nerves kind of went down a little bit. But then the doctor that was doing my surgery, he came in. We prayed. Before he came in, it was another nurse. She came in to shave my ankle where I was having surgery at. She came in there, did that. Then after that, the doctor that I just said came in. He came in to pray and tell me what they was gonna do and stuff like that. Then by a minute to 2, well, not a minute, but I say almost a minute that I had went to the back to have surgery, that I went back there. They put the little gas mask on me to help me fall asleep, not feel anything. Went to sleep, went through surgery, everything was good. Woke up in the recovery room. After the recovery, they waited for me to come back and was better and stuff like that. After I did that, I went, changed, got back in my clothes, went home, came back home. And before I came back home, I was so hungry in the back seat. I was like, cause I didn't get to eat nothing the day before after 10, so I was like so hungry, so I ain't get to eat nothing. Stopped by Dairy Queen, got some chicken tenders. I kind of forgot what it was, but I think it was chicken strips. Yeah, chicken strips. I got that. And then after I ate that in the car, I got home, laid down. And then this is when I started going through recovery and stuff like that. So I missed like the rest of the whole first of the semester with my ankle injury and stuff like that. Missed the whole first semester. I was homeschooled. Well, yeah, I was pretty much homeschooled at the time, getting work brought to the house. And after that, I went back to school the second semester to start doing therapy and treatment and stuff like that. And the thing about having that I went through with a broken ankle and after the surgery and stuff like that, like your nerves is like they started messing with me. I was like, cause like I thought, how when y'all like water spills on you and you get that little water drip, it kind of felt like that with my ankle. It just kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it. And I kept thinking like my ankle was bleeding, but it wasn't. It was just my nerves was messing with me, tripping and stuff like that. Then after I realized it was just my nerves, I went the second semester. I went back to school, and I went back to school, started doing treatment and stuff like that. People was happy for me to come back. I was glad to be back in school. I couldn't. At first, I was like, I was glad to be back at home. I was glad to be at home and not being in school. But then after I realized that, the couple of weeks that went by, I was like, I want to go back to school. Then I finally went back to school, started doing treatment, stuff like that. Doing all this, working out, trying to work my ankle back to halfway where it was. But I had another problem. I had on my ankle, I had an infection that was under my plate, and it was bad. So I went back to the doctor. He said it was I had an infection stuff because my wound, my scar would not heal and stuff like that. Went back and had I don't know why I keep looking back, but yeah, I keep hearing noise. But went back to the doctor, had surgery. Like they told me I had to have surgery again, so I had surgery again. It went well, got my plate taken out. So now in my ankle, only just got screws on the inside of my ankle. I had a total of 7 to 8 screws in my ankle. And with my ankle, where in the inside where it broke, on the inside of my ankle, I had a chip bone that they had to take out because it was chipped and it broke off and stuff like that. A car coming. But yeah, I had a chip bone and stuff like that. And then after I got done with my second surgery, started doing treatment, rehab, working out. And after that, during the summer, I stayed at the school doing treatment and rehab, working out, and going to summer workouts for football. I was up there from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening, every day. Except not every day, but I like 5 days a week. I was be up there from 6 to 6 every day, just doing treatment and stuff like that. And then after I got done with that, then I was glad to be back for football and stuff like that. And then everything went well after my junior year. After that crisis, well, not a crisis, but like that situation I went through, got better and stuff like that. Had an awesome senior year. Got first team all district. And the thing I could tell anyone of y'all that's listening or watching this video, if you ever go through an injury or a serious injury, you break a bone or something like that, just stay patient and don't really give up on what you want to do at the end, because it's all gonna pay off at the end. All the workouts and all the stuff that you're doing to get your ankle and stuff back, and any injury you have, just work at it and everything will be good. You come back stronger, and just stay patient, pray, believe in God. He don't put you in situations that you can't handle and stuff like that. Just keep grinding, keep doing whatever, and just stay motivated. And that's basically it. If you like this video, you watch this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, give this videos a thumbs up. I really don't care about all the likes and stuff like that. Well, you can give me likes and stuff on this video, and just stay prayed up and believe in whatever you want and your goals and stuff like that, and just keep working at whatever you got to do.
Take me to the king, time of the man. Sleeping on the couch with turkey when I first began. I pray to the Lord, hand high, wings bang.